Yes. So I would like to introduce myself, sir. My name is Vijay Lakshmi. My profession, I am a qualified teacher. I usually teach 11th and 12th classes, which is English literature, and I am a mother of. And if I talk about my hobbies take care plants. And nowadays, I have a lot of plant at my home. I person of very curious about the environment and health also.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Okay, so it's my turn. So as you know, my name is Sanjan and I'm talking to you Delhi. Basically, I belong to Bihar. I'm here for just study purpose and if I talk about my education profile, so I have done my schooling and now I'm pursuing my bachelor in history and this is my first year. Apart from that, so I love to do meditation, yoga and that's all about me and my experience. Thank you so much.
Fantastic, sir. So, what would you like to ask me?
Okay, so yeah, I have some questions. Just I would like to know about like English. So, ma'am, like for example, you are learning English and you are also teaching students. So, just I want to know about you, like for become a good teacher, which kind of quality we have to improve.
To become a teacher, first of all, we have to keep patience. No,
Okay.
nowadays, and after this, especially the COVID, we watched every student is not focused their study. Now, their
Yes.
focus is diverted, and due to the social media, due to the becoming an influencer, they crazy. They,
Yes,
they
ma'am. Yeah.
all are becoming crazy about the influencer. So first of
Yes,
all,
ma'am.
the teacher should go with a patience and also with a purpose. And teacher have a purpose. I have to uh, make them understand anyhow what kind of language I am going to use. But my
Yes.
main purpose is make them understand the student what I am teaching.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
And I am an English teacher, so I am learning this language due to my students. Because if I am not fluent in this language, how can understand the fluent? How can they understand in English? How can I make it even my message in English? So, and I am also putting my effort and every teacher to give their 110%.
Yes.
And
Yes.
after that, we are not a teacher. You can say we are a builder of our future generation. Teacher
Yes,
is
ma'am. Yeah.
a teacher can create interest and teacher can divert it the interest.
Yes, of course, ma'am.
We should make different technique so student take interest in our
Yes, of
studies.
course.
We should lighten up our classroom environment, should include
Yes.
also some fun and activity. And if we are doing these kind of things, a student definitely learn something.
Yes, of course,
And
ma'am.
after that, our teachers have a big responsibility to make a good citizen for our country. Also, make them some civic sense, some social rules, also our culture and custom, also our native language, importance of our native language, our dialects. So these kind of things key role for the
Yes.
teachers.
Yes, ma'am.
Every should teacher pay attention these kind of things. Anyhow, maybe the lot of paperwork, maybe the lot of formalities, lot of duties for the government teacher. But our first responsibility is to make a student. A student means she should have a discipline, understanding, and a root connectivity to their culture and their country, and create a patriotism environment also. So nowadays we are moving to abroad and always try to criticize our country, our state, but we have a lot of things we can feel glory and we can be proud our
Yes, ma'am, of course.
some kind of system we have, not the developed countries. So we can improve if we know harm, and it doesn't matter we are not developed, but we should feel proud. We should not feel inferior to other. If
Yes,
we
of course.
feel not proud in our, then we try to improve.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that is the
Yeah. Yeah, of course. You mentioned everything is great, and I can say I'm agree with your every point. It's as a teacher, we have to keep patience and according to a student, because I can say when teacher are teaching students, so they are not teaching only one student, they are handling many students. And in one class, there is many students, and they everybody and everybody has a different kind of mindset. So, ma'am, some like students are they get understand anything easily, but some are taking too much time, and some is not some has like a bad behavior, some has a good behavior. So, like, for example, so how can you are controlling that environment? Like, you can't get angry, angry on
mind.
anyone, and you can't polite too much with anyone. So you have to follow one criteria. So how you are means handling that kind of student?
Yes, yes, sir. I totally agree with you. Now we deal the different personalities, slow learner,
Yes,
rapid learner, disciplined and indisciplined personality in the student, and especially in the adult when we now teaching in a high school. So student are in a teen age. They have a different mindset and
yes,
easily influenced by their peers. So first of all, I try to active. They should be active in classroom. If they sit idle, then they do something new and mischievous activity. So sometime I try to ask some question. Now give me the answer, and only in English you have to speak in English. And after that you can write something. Just I give a topic. And different personality writing on the Mahatma Gandhi, APJ Abdul Kalam. If I were a PM, and if I were a Sarpanch of the village, and Clean India Mission campaign, as to the plan, explain our school. So I usually give them and write something. At least you can write 9, 10 lines, 15 lines, whatever you like. And easy to we start storytelling. Tell me the summary of the particular chapter and think according
yes,
to you, you understand the particular chapter. To summarize in your own words. So these kind of activities only in my period. And I don't know when you finish the period 40, 50 minutes, I don't know these kind of things. I usually feel the lack of the time.
yes, of course. Okay, ma'am. So there is one point. I remember one point. Like, whatever students are learning in school. So what do you think after completed their school life and college life, when they go to for interview and for any job? So at that time, interviews and interviewer, they ask different questions. What different kind, totally different. Like, we never heard about in school time and college time. So why it's happening? Like, for example, nowadays I'm going to also and for means I'm going to learn about how to teach students, because actually recently I completed my 1 year English speaking course, and now I'm learning how I can teach students. No. So there, like, interviewers, they ask me many different many kind of question, and that question, all those question I heard first time in my life. So, you know, so why
For
it's
example,
happening? Because
could you,
for
could you share with
for
me?
yes, for example, like they asked me, explain what is relationship. They just ask how describe it, and tell me dress about dressing sense, like that kind of things. But in school I always learned about you have to read this chapter and you have to focus on that question, because it is important, because maybe it will come in the exam. So I think I can say we have to focus, we have to change something in education and whatever we are learning in school. I think whatever I learned in my school time, I nowadays I'm not able to use in my daily life. Whatever I learned in last 1 year, I apply. I always use my daily life. So it helps me. It helping me also. So I think, what you think on it?
Now, sometime in classroom when we teacher teach us, that time we are not pay attention na so much. We are not conscious about. Na we have a mindset. I have to learn that. I have to crack that exam. So just I would like to give an example. Have you heard about the biodiversity?
Yes, I heard about, but
What is
in
the
not
biodiversity?
but not in school time. Nowadays, from other people, from other things. Yeah.
It is a topic that is included in the sixth class only.
Actually, even I read about, but now I forget about my school things
Okay.
because
No
it's a long
problem.
time. I completed my school
Yes.
like 3 years ago, maybe three, and yeah.
Biodiversity is also about all about the relationship of every human being. You know, every human being have a right to live in this earth. But the
Yes,
human being, every creature have a right to live in this earth. But
yes,
human
ma'am.
creatures only dominate. And human creature started capture all the earth, and
Yes,
whatever the
ma'am.
earth, whatever the water, whatever the mountain, whatever the sea, you know. So that time we face the natural disaster. We
Yes, ma'am.
destroy our relationship with the other creature.
Yes, ma'am.
Earlier time we live peacefully, other creature, lot of insect, lot of creation, trees, plants, live it. And every creature, every living thing have a right to live on this mother earth. You know,
Yes, yes,
we
ma'am.
can define as a relationship. And if I talk about the dressing, this sense, you can say, and always we heard about whenever you note you wore your school uniform, what is your
Yes,
dressing sense? Sometimes we put on the denim and t-shirt. So
yes,
usually
yes,
teachers scold as, oh, what is your dress sense? You should not be these kind of things in a school. It is not acceptable in school. So we can define these kind of things in our point of view. Every person should be according dress sense the occasion.
yes,
If
ma'am.
we
Of
are
course.
going a formal, so our dress sense should be according the formal. If we are go in
Yes,
any casual, so our dressing sense should be the casual. So we have to adapt these kind of things now. We can't include these kind of things in our syllabus.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you are right.
No,
You are right. You like, for example, you explain relationship in a good manner. Like, for example, if you go outside and you will randomly you will ask to any person, could you explain what is relationship? So they will speak only necessary thing, unnecessary things on that topic, because they always heard about necessary thing. Like some example, for example, like if I will ask to my friend. Can you describe what is relationship? So they will have relationship between two person, that things. But they, because they always heard about that things, they always listen about these things, you know. But if you mentioned in a great well, and then if because I also did, I also speak like that. But after getting deep knowledge, I learned we have to focus on other side, because everything has a two part, negative and positive. So I think after researching, I got many ideas on a different kind of word and vocabulary. Like we can also say relationship between, we can make a between two companies that will help to grow our business, that will help to grow our uh, that will grow to sell our products, and we can make a good relationship between colleagues and employees like that. We can make a good we can make a good relationship in a team. Then team will be then we can
We
play
should
very well.
include in our relationship all living things. It's my personal opinion. We should include in na all living things, maybe the creature, maybe the insect, maybe the
Yes,
plant,
ma'am.
maybe human beings. So we should include even sometime in Indian mythology. We try to connect our home, our particular room. We have a connection, a
Yes,
relationship
ma'am.
with it, particularly bad, or
Yes.
you can say pillow. We have a relationship.
Yes, ma'am, of course. So I yes, so maybe whatever we are listening, so we are learning. I think we are listening wrong thing nowadays. That's why we are getting wrong idea and information about anything. So I
Yeah.
think in the school, I think maybe teacher need. I think if teacher are starting teaching like that, they if they will focus, on the other side also. So maybe student will learn a great things about any particular things about like any topic about any topic. So I think that will be helps student to grow up, and that will help to crack the interviews like that, because in interview they ask like that question, a
Yeah.
random question they will ask it, and we thought it is very easy question we already heard about. I think that is not easy.
Yeah. So, have you any
Okay, so
question?
uh, okay, last question I have for me. I'm asking this question for me. Can you give me some tips which I can apply in my daily life and I can improve my English? Because nowadays I am getting too much stuck in while speaking, while writing, and while reading. So can you suggest me some way which I can use for improving my English, or enhancing my English?
Nowadays, I heard in a new technique named the shadowing technique. Shadowing technique, it is improving me also. It works for me. When we listen something and try to imitate after that. Yeah.
Okay.
Focus on your listening. Pay attention toward your listening. That you are doing something, some work, and you put your earbud and start listening. Sometimes we can easily read, write also. Sometimes we try to speak also, but sometimes we can't listen properly. We can't get the point of the native speaker. So,
Okay.
and it
Yes,
is
ma'am. Yes.
also good to see our listen just like our mother tongue, our native language.
Native
We
language.
listen
Okay.
from our family member and try to imitate whatever we in a fumble, and sometimes we eating our words also. But it is good. It is called the shadowy technique, and we should focus on the listening and after that try to imitate.
Yeah. Okay.
And nowadays I am practice these kind of things and also try to write something. Writing is also good. If we na read something anywhere, any newspaper, anything, na we are go randomly. We think and try to browse what kind of things using in the daily life. If we are go to any mall, any shopping center, any office, no, any document, no, these kind of things are daily usage. And so
Yes,
we
ma'am.
should, we don't know the things, don't know the words, so we should browse and try to use in our daily sentence.
Okay.
Nowadays, I think now we should pay attention toward the uses of the word
Okay.
instead of the learning and cramming and mugging.
Okay,
If
ma'am.
we if we learn new one word, then we should utilize the word.
Okay. I think
Have
means
you
I have to apply every time
Yeah,
that you
apply,
know.
and also one word has in a two, three use.
Yes, ma'am.
Every
Yes.
word makes the two, three use. So we should check. Nowadays we have a mobile, so we can easily find out these kind of things.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes. While reading, I use mobile for searching about pronunciation and about meaning. So I think mobile can help also.
Yeah, yes, yes. So these kind of things I am doing. If we post a new word, if I see any holdings, any advertisement, so that time I try to get the word and I try to use. I try
Okay.
to find the different use of the particular word.
Okay. 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 Thank you,
And
ma'am. So I
second thing is you have to consistency. You should not speak a
consistency. Oh,
single day. Yes.
okay. Okay, thank you so much. I got it your point. Like I have to if I will learn any new vocabulary, so I have to apply it. I have to try apply it 2 and 3 times in my daily conversation and daily life. So that will keep reminding in my mind. Yeah, I think that will work. And yes, yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
ma'am, giving me your valuable time. And I really enjoyed that conversation. I learned many things from you.
It's also my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, ma'am. So bye and take care. We will meet again
Have a great
anytime.
day.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.